What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 985 is levels to this. Oh, man, I'm, I'm tired. It's 9 o'clock on this beautiful Sunday, a week before Christmas, bro. We gotta figure so much stuff out. I still got mad Christmas gifts to buy. Make sure the sound is good. Sound is good. Yep, sound is good. All right. So what else do I need to check? I need to check that my audio is correct. Yep. I want it to be my headphones. And that should be good. Alright. Let's game. I'll play something as I talk my ish this morning. Let's see. Gaming dying versus gaming shifting. I think the video that I made a few days ago, somebody left a comment saying this is the first video he's seen where somebody accurately described gaming as changing, not dying. No, there's no way I'm the only one that has said it that way, but I'll take the compliment. I appreciate it. As I popped my energy drink this morning, I had to lower my consumption of energy drinks. I didn't even realize I was drinking that much. So I started getting like heart palpitations. That's what happens when you're 40. Things that you used to be able to do, you can't do no more. That's life. You evolve. Life is beautiful. It is what it is. But anyways, the conversation. The conversation. I want to make sure the mic is good, y'all. The conversation is about gaming dying versus gaming changing. Gaming is not dying. I don't. There's way too much money in gaming. Gaming is not dying. It's not even close. There's just way too much money in it. There's so much money in gaming that they figured out a way to give us games for free where we'll spend the majority of our time and still extract money from us some way, somehow. Because for every person that doesn't buy a microtransaction or anything like that, they're going to have way more that do. For every person that doesn't buy a skin, they're going to have way more that do. That's why these live service games are so lucrative. So there's a lot of money there. The other thing I was thinking about was the whole news with the hardware sales going down and everything. And I'm thinking I was going back to when I was younger, like 30 years ago. Let's go back to 30 years ago when I was 10, right? I remember when I was 10, if I wanted to play a video game, I had to. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I had to have a video game console. When I was 10, I didn't even know you could play games on PC, but I don't even know what games you would play on PC back then. I don't even I no idea. But I remember if you wanted to play video games, you had to have a video game console. So for the console sales to drop dramatically, hardware sales to drop dramatically, when today, if you want to play a video game, you can play a video game on nearly everything. And then I thought about Xbox. I was like, yeah, Xbox is genius. Like, why they're gonna go where the mobile market is at. So you can play Xbox games on a tablet, you can play Xbox game on a PC, you can play Xbox games on your phone, and you see that's where this stuff gets dangerous. You understand that one of the biggest games ever, whether you like it or not, Roblox is a phone game, as well as a PC game, as well as a console game. And the game scales beautifully because it's Roblox. Bro, it's good luck trying to match something like that. So my I'm trying to think about I'm thinking about my own kids as well, right? We have hardware here for video games mainly because of me. because that's the way I grew up. So I'm used to seeing the hardware there and all that other stuff, and having multiple hardware. But just yesterday, my son, my 16-year-old son, finally convinced me to put away all the Xboxes, because the Xbox Series X and the S were all connected to his desk or to his computer monitor. Plus, he had his computer and the PS5, and it was just overkill. And so then I just asked him. I said, "All right, man. Like, I'll be honest with you." I told him, I was like, "I'll be honest with you. Like, ever since I connected my PC to my TV, right? That one of my channel members gifted me a really nice PC. I have not touched my consoles. I just It's not that they're bad. I just don't need to. Yo, Legend, what's up, brother? How you been, man? Damn, it has been a long time. Legend 350. What's up, Poppy? I've been good, but I can't complain. I cannot complain. I'm just talking about everything that's going on, Ledge. I don't know if you're still up on gaming news and how hardware sales are down and everything. But I was just trying to explain how I remember when I was coming up, Legend, and I know I'm way older than you. How if you wanted to play a video game, you needed a video game console. Like it's not like today where kids play video games all the time and they're not attached to a console like the phone. The phone is probably the main way most of these kids play. I would guess. You know what I mean? So hardware sales going down. It's like, yeah, because the hardware sales it's not really needed. You could still access the same media without the need for the hardware. And then I was telling them how recently my son, yesterday actually, would clean up his room or whatever. And I mean, he said he doesn't need the Xboxes because he's got a PC and he's got a PlayStation. And he's absolutely right. He doesn't need an Xbox. Like when I connected my PC to my TV, like I didn't touch either console after that at all. Like my PlayStation wrap up was zero. Xbox didn't even do a wrap up this year, and I'm kind of like, you know, I, I, I mean, it really wouldn't matter because I still played on the Xbox app or whatever. But if it was like strict to the console, it would have been almost zero too. So yeah, so one device to play everything, and for these kids, it's like, yeah, you got a phone or a tablet, you straight. But not just that, if you have an old device, you're gonna be fine. One of my nephews, one of my nephews has a PlayStation 4. Him and his dad both have PlayStation 4s, and for their birthday was in October. What up, Blaze? Oh, Blaze, you got kids too. Blaze, all right. So let me finish this thought real quick. So check this out, right? So um my brother and his kid both have PlayStation 4s, right? And both of their birthdays are in October, okay? And I was going to buy them a PlayStation 5 because they like PlayStation, right? So I was gonna buy my brother a PlayStation, and still, my nephew, I told my brother like, hey, just trade in those both PlayStation 4s, and you can get a PlayStation 5 real easy. Tell me why my man was like, nah, don't spend no money on that. Like, we don't need to upgrade. We're fine. Spend the money on something else. So I think I got him like a hoverboard or something else that he wanted. I was like, I bet, whatever, right? But I'm here thinking to myself, like, dang, he didn't even want the newest hardware and he wasn't even gonna pay for it. Do you know why? Because everything that they play, the PlayStation 4 still plays. So to this day, like last night, they were playing Fortnite with my son, right? And my son's on the PS5 and they're on PlayStation 4s, but they're still on a PlayStation party chat and they're still playing Fortnite. They play Roblox. They play Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? They play one of the Call of Duty city. I'm not sure which one it is, but they're playing these games still. And that's why you see these hardware sales drop because these kids they don't really need it. Like my son easily spends way more time playing games on his phone than he does on anything else. So hardware sales going down to me is not an indication of the gaming industry dying. To me, it's more of an indication of the gaming industry changing. I know some people don't like that. I don't like that it's changing. Like, yeah, nah, it is changing, man. It's changing. Yeah, you see, Blaze say, yup. Yeah. It's weird. Blaze, I was just telling Legend too. Like, when I was young, right? Like, I'm 40, right? So if you go back 30 years, bro, when I was 10, if I wanted to play a video game, I had to play it on a console. I had to play it on a console and I was taking up a TV. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So today though, today, bro, today that's bro. Some I'm telling you right now, you might not think. I mean, somebody should do the survey. I bet you there's some kids that probably view playing on a TV more inconvenient than anything else. I bet you kids probably prefer to play on a handheld, like on a Nintendo Switch, on a Game Boy, on a tablet, on a phone. I bet you for them to sit down in a living room setting on a TV is probably more of a hassle to them. It's I, bro. I'm willing to bet, bro. Ain't no way. I think it's just us. Like we like to come home, sit on a TV, have the, you know what I'm saying? Gaming has changed so much since they released the PS5 and the Series console 2000. Crazy how the industry's changed. I mean, yeah. Well, that shift right there was crazy because things did feel the same and normal. It just still things felt like the status quo when these games came when the two consoles came out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I play my Xbox games more on my ROG console nowadays. I hear you. Than on console nowadays. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. For me, I'm at a place right now where it's a combination. If I have access to the TV and in the living room, and I know I'm not gonna bother nobody or take away from anybody, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. The thing that gets the less play right now for me is my gaming laptop, and the thing is a monster. It's got a 4070 and an i9 and a freaking beautiful 16-inch screen and 240 hertz screen with 99 color RGB, and it's a phenomenal laptop. When I remember when I first bought it, it was fire. But then I got the ROG Ally, the first one, and then whenever I was playing on the go, I played on that. And now that I got the ROG Xbox Ally X, bro, it's a wrap. Whenever I'm gonna play, I typically play on that thing. And then I just bought the Ray Neo 3S Pro glasses, which are like these glasses you put on and have a huge screen in front of you if you want to. So if I don't necessarily miss gaming on PC except for like on my TV, except for like the sure fact that obviously the picture is gonna be, better and so. But I as long as I have like time, like I know I'm gonna sit down and play for a little bit, that's when I'll sit down and put it on my TV. If not, I'm typically playing on my Xbox Rock Ally X. And I take that thing with me literally everywhere. Literally everywhere. It goes to me to work. When I go run errands, I take it with me just in case I gotta sit in the car for a little bit while I wait for somebody to walk going to the store or whatever. It don't matter. If I gotta take the kids to the doctor's appointment to whatever, yeah, I take this thing with me literally everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can't wait for is there's a company out there, I don't know the name of the company, that's making a phone that you guys know the Z Fold phones, right? You know how it's like it's actually not that much thicker than a regular phone, but it flips open or whatever, right? So there's a company out there, I can't remember who it was. It might be AONEO that's making a phone where you flip it up and the bottom of it reveals an actual controller. So that when you're playing the mobile games, it's not touch controls. It's actually like a tactile controller, but it's already attached to the phone. You know what I'm saying? What up, Antoine? It's already attached to the phone, so you don't have to like what you call it, carry something to attach to your phone. Like I found I had lost my backbone for a little bit, and I found it. It was under my bed, so I must have been playing like one night before I went to sleep. Took it off, put my phone to charge, and just threw it under the bed, and I just forgot it was under there. So I found that a few days ago, and it's cool and everything. But again, you got to carry that, then attach to your phone, and go from there. And for me, my excuse is if I'm gonna carry something to play video game, I might as well carry my Xbox. ROG Ally X if I'm gonna carry something extra. But if my phone is my gaming device, like to the way that I like to play, again, I'm a little bit older, so touch controls aren't my favorite thing. But plenty of people play with touch controls. But going back full circle, most people already have a device to play video games and a device that plays video games well and a device that's going to be supported for playing video games. So yeah, I could see the hardware sales of video games going down because they don't need it. They don't need it. They don't need to buy anything else. And I know it might sound like this is bad or this is a problem, but I honestly think this might end up working in our favor as gamers. Because the less we buy hardware, like newer hardware, the more developers know that they gotta develop for things that are already currently on the market. And I know some people are gonna say, yeah, but that's gonna degrade the quality of the games. Like we're not gonna advance. And it's like, well, let's think about the advances we have had so far and how much we really welcome them, right? So like one of the things I could talk about is like ray tracing. Everybody, I know more people that talk negatively about ray tracing than positively, saying that it's not worth it. Um, it's an optimization killer. Like people just turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is like Unreal Engine 5. I remember people anytime a game was made with Unreal Engine 5, people are like, "Oh my goodness, why?" Because it was, I guess it's the games on that thing don't run that well, or developers weren't taking their time to optimize it or whatever. So, newest, better technology might not always be the best. Maybe they perfect the technology that's already out now, and then move on from there. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see. Oh, it is. CUE is fire. They don't get it. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I guess when it's working right, it's working right, right? Games this generation do look better than last generation. I know some people say, "Ah, you can't really tell the difference." They do look better, but a better looking game is not necessarily a better game. You know, like when I look at a game like Expedition 33. Now, again, I'm not a technical guy, but when I look at that game, I could probably see them somehow, some way figuring out how to get that to run on a PS4. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could probably see them getting it to on a PS4. Like you can run on a Steam Deck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, maybe they can't get it to run on a PS4. But that's a perfect game to show that the game looks good enough, right? It's not like you're not gonna play Expedition 33 and be blown away by its graphics or be blown away by its technicality, right? It's a turn-based game, so the physics there they didn't have to go, too crazy, and the game looks good enough, but the story and the way they did the combat and everything is, phenomenal. It's great, right? The Spider-Mans and the Horizon Forbidden West, right? Phenomenal looking games. Games look crazy, right? Oh, Forbidden West is a great example. Let me tell you something, right? I like Zero Dawn better than Forbidden West, right? I know so did Legend. I think Legend said it too that he liked Zero Dawn better than Forbidden West. I don't know about you, Blaze. Did you like Zero Dawn better than yeah, Zero Dawn better than Forbidden West? I think most people did, right? But Forbidden West is not a bad game. I don't want people to think it's a bad game. It's not. I beat it. But Forbidden West is a great example. That's a Decima engine though, right? That's not what you call it, UE5. But that's a great example of a great looking game that can still scale because that game runs on the PlayStation 4, which is incredible. And on the PlayStation 4, the game looks stupid good. You know what I'm saying? And on PlayStation 5, the game is ridiculous, right? The way it looks. So, do we really need, better graphics and stuff? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. As long as you can scale it. But that's what I think is gonna happen. This next generation is if you have the hardware to run games and have games running beautifully, it'll be fine. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna show you something. But if y'all don't, it's gonna be good too. I'm going to show y'all something that I did last night actually. It pop up on Steam. Pause. And what we gonna do? We gonna do yeah, we'll do Forza Motorsport. I'm gonna show y'all something. Y'all already know Forza Motorsport is my favorite game. Yo, Blaze, I didn't see your wrap up, dog. Uh, hopefully the sound is good. As long as the game's not too loud, we good. I'm about to show y'all something. And then I'm gonna go play some Call of Duty, which is what I actually wanted to play before I go to church. All right, so we here. We about to game now. I know this is gonna blow y'all minds. I know this is gonna blow y'all minds. Okay. Well, I'm guessing it will. We'll see. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? All right. Y'all see how beautiful the game looks, right? Okay, y'all see how beautiful the game looks, right? Is this game on the Xbox One? I don't know if it is or not. But I'm gonna show you like right now though, I am running this on a 9070 XT with I think it's a Ryzen 7 um CPU. I don't remember which one it is. But when I finish this race and I jump into the other race, I'm gonna show y'all something. So y'all bear with me. Oh no, it's practice round. You be alright. You be alright. It's practice round. You be alright. Oh man, he still made it out. Boy still made it. Good for him. Look at the sky. Look at the clouds. Oof. It's a beautiful looking game, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a beautiful looking game. Mm-hmm. That's a long ass lap. Come on, let's finish strong. I can't believe Microsoft let these guys go, huh? Not getting another motorsport. I'm gonna have to settle for another Forza Horizon. So I figured out why I actually like this game better than the Horizon series. And it's because in the Horizon series, you have to drive to the races, which is cool sometimes. Sometimes you just want to race. In this game, you just race. Ain't no driving to the races. All right, so I don't know how it's gonna translate on stream. Hopefully it translates well. But I'm gonna show y'all this. All right, I'm gonna show y'all this. Nope, difficulty is perfectly fine. And this is why hardware sales down mean nothing. Maybe that's outside of the video. Pay attention to how the game looks right now, okay? Pay attention to all of it. Yeah, 120 solid. Wheeled and steady at that 120 mark. Oh no. We're gonna rewind that. I gotta do 5 lap. Oh man, I'm taking them turns too hard, man. All right, so y'all see what the game looks like, right? I'll go from different. Look, the game looks phenomenal. Car looks good. Clouds look good. Everything is clear. I hope it's translating on the stream. I don't know if it is. If the stream might be pixelated, it might be my internet. But look at this. Damn, everybody slow down right here. Holy cow. Bump them out of the road. That's how I do. The game looks phenomenal, right? I'm going to show you another camera angle. Still my 120. Oh, hit the back. Oh, I like how the sound is different too. Again, game fire, right? Different angle if y'all want. Look at the game. Oh. Get back on the track. Damn. We could go from this angle too. I'm trying to prove a point. Y'all bear with me, okay? Look at the game. Look how fire the game looks, right? You can see the reflection of the clouds on the hood and stuff, right? Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's an Aston Martin G12. Damn, I read that on the fiberglass. That was crazy. All right. All right. I think that proves my point. Now, I'm going to show y'all this. And maybe I will make this into a video and I'll title it Hardware Sales Down Mean Nothing. I'm going to show y'all this, right? Because y'all not going to believe this. This is the game on dynamic rendering quality low. Okay. I am running the game at 4K, but I am using AMD FSR 2.0. 2.0. We're at FSR 4 right now, okay? But this game has FSR 2.0, right? Upscaling technology, okay? Now watch when I go over the graphics. Look at the VRAM usage right now, okay? I am using 5 gigabytes of VRAM. Okay? Y'all see VRAM usage, right? Estimated VRAM usage. Okay? Remember, the Steam machine is about to have 8. Okay? Now watch when I switch over to graphics. Low, ray tracing off. I do got the anti-tropic filtering to 8. Okay? Car model quality, I got on low. Windshield reflection quality, low. Mirror quality, low. The track, I got on low. Particle effects, low. Motion blur, off. Lens flare, high, because everything the other one would be off. But essentially, I am running this game entirely on low, except for lens flare and anisotropic filtering. And I am upscaling to 4K, and I'm only using 5 gigabytes of VRAM, okay? So, I don't even know what changes did I make. Okay. and look at how the game looks. This is this game running on everything low, which means if you have a freaking, I don't know, a 4060, you should be able to run this game on low, and literally the game will look exactly the same as how I'm playing the game right now. Damn, I messed him up. That's not what I meant to do. My bad. That's powerful. And that's why hardware sales right now being low in the gaming industry, to me, is not an indication that the gaming industry is dying. It's definitely changing, especially if you can have these results while also gaming on the cloud, depending on where you're at. Bro, there's are people out there that have fiber optic internet. When I have Verizon Files, bro, that internet is crazy. And yeah, when I was playing things on the cloud, it looked phenomenal. XCloud still gave me a little bit of issues though. I'm not gonna lie, but it was just XCloud. GeForce Now ran great on fiber optic internet. So did Stadia. Oh my good, y'all know I sing Stadia's praises. But yeah, but I'm the end of the video there. Okay, but I just wanted y'all to see that this is the game on low, and that's why like dog. I will condition myself, get ready to get to play games on low so I can use this same PC for the next 10 years. And I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. And that's why, like, there's no need to buy hardware. No need to buy hardware at all. Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace. I got to figure out where the hell do I end this. 32:33. That's it. That's where this ends. 32:33. Beautiful. That makes sense though, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna finish it. I actually want to play some Call of Duty. I'll finish the race later.